So it's the morning of the 4th of July. It's about 10 o'clock, and we got this new load of lambs. We need to get unloaded in here into the pen. We're going to put them in that quarantine pen. I'm not worried about these guys. It's just getting them in their own spot. This is the mixed group. There's a couple ewe lambs in here. So we're going to get them unloaded and let them calm down. It's pretty muggy today, but we'll get them set off here into the bank barn. Come on, girls. There we go. Come on now. Look, your friends are going. Go, go, go. Come on. Come on. Come on in there. Get to moving. So those lambs unloaded great this morning over at the bank barn. We had a 4th of July party we wanted to go to. I'm just now getting back and getting everybody taken care of here at the house. From that, it's a little bit later than normal. These ewe lambs over here are all having a blast with being up a little bit later with the lights on. So in the last week, we got everything sheared here. We had these ewe lambs sheared. All the ewe lambs we know that we're not going to be taking to the state fair. We had him shear them also, except for one. She just wasn't wanting to be caught that day, so she's not sheared. We'll have to try to take care of that of ourselves here going forward. But the rest of them, you know, we had him shear them for us just because I wanted them clean going into breeding season, and also that way everybody's wool growth is basically at the same level when we're having lambs. Makes it a little bit easier then for us and for the lambs. Our shearer has basically been the only person that's ever sheared for us. He does a great job. The first year when I had just 4 ewes, I tried doing it to 3 of them myself, and it took me about 45 minutes a ewe. And I think he can shear all of our ewes and these ewe lambs and the rams and everything in the same amount of time that it took me to do 2 or 3 of those ewes that first year. So, you know, it's well worth it to have him come and take care of us and get everybody sheared up for us. So I mentioned that group of lambs we unloaded this morning had a few ewe lambs in it. Now these lambs have came from the same farm that we purchased all our feeder lambs in this year that we needed. All our replacement ewe lambs and ewes that we've purchased over the last few years have come from this farm. This producer, you know, he's raised lambs for a really long time. We really like his genetics. His ewes do great for us. We finish out his lambs great. Everything seems to work really well for us with that. So with these ewes in this group, he told us, you know, there's a few extra ewes in there if we wanted them. And the reason for that being, why we're getting them this way, is because, you know, they were born there at the end of April, beginning of May, and so they're just now being weaned. You really wouldn't want them to have lambs until they're right at a year old, and you know, that really doesn't work for us or for him. So with these being late born, they're just something that we picked up to where we can continue to raise them and breed them basically in late summer of 2025. Or, you know, if they're not really doing too hot, we don't like the way they look, or, you know, we don't really feel like they'll meet our needs, we can just process them in with the rest of the feeder lambs. So that's just something we're going to keep our eye on with those as they're growing and, you know, getting bigger. We're going to kind of see how they develop and if we want to hold them back or not. But, you know, it's been a pretty busy day for us. We've got a lot of stuff coming up. We got the state fair here at the end of the month, and so we really got to start getting our Suffolk lambs ready for that. But that'll wrap this one up.